Greetings and Happy New Year! I finally just got to see the third installment in the Sonic franchise, Sonic 3, and this definitely was the best out of the franchise. It felt the most like a Sonic story. It was a huge improvement over the last two movies. I didn't care too much for the first one. I thought the first one was a little boring. Humor kind of fell flat. It was more just like a road trip story starring Sonic. I liked the second one a bit more with them bringing Knuckles in. In this film, it follows Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails and a new team. First, it starts out with them, of course, just camping with family. Then we find out that a new antagonist, Shadow the Hedgehog, an experiment that's been locked up for 50 years, is set loose, and he starts wreaking havoc on Tokyo. So Sonic and his team are called in to deal with this crisis, and of course, it leads to a new adventure for the crew. And Shadow is so powerful; He's incredibly fast, faster than Sonic. He can teleport, and they're left with no choice but to bring in, of course, Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik to assist them to try to capture Shadow. We're also introduced to a new character, Dr. Robotnik's grandfather. So we get to see Jim Carrey play two characters, and I personally think them together is hilarious. They have some very funny moments. Let's talk the action and the special effects were like far better than the last two movies. No, this is a great looking movie. They really cut down on the human characters, and it's far more focused on, of course, Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, and Shadow, which it makes it just a better Sonic movie. And I heard a lot too, like I said, the action's real great. There's, of course, some homages to animes like Akira. And I've heard some people compare the final conflict in the movie to being like a Dragon Ball Z fight. So now we really have to address how well this movie is doing compared to, of course, Disney's Mufasa release. And just, it's astonishing where this franchise is now. In order to do that, we really got to go back and we got to look at those first trailers that were released. This image of this creepy hedgehog they were going to give us. And just thinking about how much this could have been a real disaster. I mean, just really bad. And now here we are, 4 years later, and having this movie, beat out, a Disney property is huge. It's huge for people who are fans of Sonic. It's huge for, I think we're entering an era of new cultural icons. A lot of these video game characters we grew up with, Super Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's just great where this ended up. It shows what listening to the fans really can do for your movie, your franchise, and it's so important, and so many studios have forgotten that. So yeah, I give Sonic 3 a 9 out of 10 for me. I really love this. I'm a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. If you're a fan, you'll love this movie. I recommend you go see it. I hope to maybe see it again. I'll definitely watch it when it comes out, or buy it when it comes out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me what you think if you saw it. Like and subscribe. Happy New Year, and I'll catch you all later.